If you're a real estate agent struggling to get leads and you're not using your Google business profile to its full extent, then this video is for you today. I'm going to go through and add on top of all of the other videos I've done on Google business profile and give you a checklist to make sure you are using it to its fullest extent. Almost 56% of local businesses have not claimed their Google business profile, and don't be one of them that just claim it and don't use it and update it on a regular basis. So what I'm gonna do is dive into some ninja hack tips that you can do to get your Google business profile to rank top in your local market. So if you wanna learn more, keep watching. Hey everybody, it's me, Jacob Shireman, your real estate marketing expert. I have over 17 years of marketing experience specializing in web design and SEO, and I take that experience to help you grow your real estate business. So if you'd like to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I release new content. And if you want to get all of my training, resources, coaching, and courses for free at no extra cost or split to you, then taking a look at partnering with me at eXp Realty inside the Agent Wolfpack. And there's a link below where you can book a one-on-one call with me to learn more about that. So let's dive into today's topic. All right, so today we're talking about Google business profile. And I'm on this topic again, because again, it's one of the most underutilized resources. I think this should take most of your focus in this business because it's a free resource that everybody looks to. And like I said in the beginning, 56% of local businesses have not claimed their Google business profile. So what does that mean? That's a massive opportunity. So over half of local businesses are not even utilizing this free resource of Google sending leads their way. When we're looking for a new restaurant, hair salon, a service, whatever it is, we take to Google and search, and we either go through the Google business profiles on Google Maps, we look through the search results. So why aren't you taking a chance to come up in those search results? Again, it's free. It's a higher quality of lead. They're going to trust you more. They're going to see you interacting with your profile, your reviews, and all of those things. So what I want to do today is give you a checklist on how you can really take your profile to the next level. In fact, this is one of the first things I have any of my agents do before they start any other marketing plan. Because if you're not using a free resource like this that's bringing high quality leads, why would you go pay for something right away? So this is something that could take a couple months. I have people that follow this, and within 2 to 3 months, they're getting consistent calls every week directly from their Google business profile. So I want to go over all of those, that checklist, and show you how you can take your updates to the next level and truly hone in on that local SEO ranking and rank #1 in your area. So tune in for that. Now, if you want to take this a step further, I do offer a full course where I teach all of this even more in depth than I do on my YouTube. And there's a link below where you can get a promo code to save an instant $50 off of that course. And there's also a bundle package. So when you go to that page, you're going to see the initial price for the course, but underneath that is a bundle package. So if you don't have time and you don't want to do all this research yourself, then our team can do the initial optimization and setup for you and take it to the next level and do your first 30 days of content. And then you just come in behind us and keep it going. And we show you how to easily maintain that, and you'll get access to that course as well. So if you want that, go ahead and click the link below and go get that. If not, stay tuned and watch all of this video to the end, because I'm going to give some of the best tips at the end for updating your Google business profile. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to dive in. All right, so now I want to give you kind of a checklist to see if you have set up your Google business profile correctly. Every time I talk to a marketing client about this, they're like, oh, I already did it. And then I'll ask them, great, what is your page? And they'll show me, and they've only done 10%. So if you've claimed your Google business profile and you've only done the edit profile section, you haven't even scratched the surface of what this profile can do. Remember, this is a free profile, and I've given you that statistic that 56% of local businesses have not claimed their profile. So why not use this to get ahead? So I'm going to show you all the different things that you need to do. I've done other videos on this. Again, I have a course on this, which teaches you everything you know, and there's a promo code below for that course. Now, if you go in and you've registered your profile and all you did was fill out this information, then again, you've only done about 10% of what this profile can do. Obviously, we need to go through and name everything. So I'm going to quickly go through this. I've covered this before, and I covered this in depth on my course, but your business name, you don't need to get a fancy team name, all that, especially if you're a solo agent. People want to work with an individual, not a business. So you're better off, even if you have a team name, to use your name. So I just put Jacob Shireman. Obviously, we have a team name, but we'd use our names individually because that's what people are searching for. And so you just do your name dash, and then, whatever area you're covering, and you can do real estate or real estate agent. Okay. Make sure there's a space between the dash. Choose your business categories. There's real estate agency, real estate agent, commercial agent, all of that. Choose all that apply and choose multiple categories, and then put different services in each category. Okay. Have a good description. ChatGPT can help you with this. Make sure you have your location that you're covering. So for me, we really cover Fort Bend County, Texas, and the greater Houston area. I have our names, and then just talk about it. And then now Google Business Profile has an AI writer that can help you with that. If you want to show your opening, if you're a brand new agent, maybe don't show this. Also make sure your phone number is there, because this is going to allow them to call you directly from your profile. Also, make sure your website's there, all of your social media profiles. Make sure that you don't put an address, even if your broker gives you an office. The problem is they don't like shared addresses. So if you have 20 realtors at the same brokerage, it's going to cause a red flag and your profile will be suspended. I've helped so many people get their profiles reinstated because they simply put an address and it gets suspended. And then you're going to have to show a video with signage and a utility billing. You don't have that. You don't need the location. It's not going to help you anymore with SEO. All it's going to do is when somebody's near your office location, it will show up and help you rank a little bit better. Just put all of your service areas and that you only meet your clients in their home. That's what we do. We meet them at coffee shops. Even if you want them to come to the office, you can give them the office address. And you don't want people popping up at the office if you're not going to be there and you're going to be meeting with clients. You have to be able to have somebody there during your business hours at that office location ready to greet clients. And if you don't, Google will take you down. Well, take your profile down. Okay. So here's your service areas. Now, when you do service areas, I see people just put the county because they think it covers everything. Put each individual city as well, including the county. And then if you have areas like this, Katy, Texas is a city, but one of the popular areas inside of Katy, Texas to live is called Cinco Ranch. It's a community with a bunch of neighborhoods and a school system. So pick that, put that as well. Same thing with Westbury. It's actually in Houston. Hobbies in Houston. It's just a specific area, and put your counties as well. Choose business hours that you can answer the phone. Do not put that you're 24 hours. One, to me, that looks like a desperate agent. And two, if you can't answer the phone when they call you and you have a lot of missed calls, Google's going to flag that. Okay. You need to be able, according to their policy, is that you need to be able to answer the phone during the hours you provide. Okay. And then any special hours during holidays, anything like that, you can add that in there. If you identify as one of these business owned, I highly recommend it. And the reason why is because this allows people to connect with you. Maybe somebody wants somebody that speaks Spanish, and so they want, a Latino owned business like my partner is, Salvadorian, and he's a veteran as well. So we choose those because people specifically click on our profile for that aspect. If you want to click that you are, LGBTQ plus friendly, go for it. That allows people to feel comfortable working with you. Appointment required. I say that appointments are required. I don't want people just showing up. And then the service options, we offer online appointments, and then choose all of the languages that you speak. Okay. And then if you fill that out, you've only done 10% of it. We definitely want to go in and add photos and videos as well. Make sure you're getting reviews. If you don't have at least 10 reviews, have friends, family, past coworkers, past managers, people at your church, people that know you, to write about your character and what it's like to work with you on a project or whatever. And then they can say, I highly recommend them for real estate services. Don't have them lie and say, he helped me sell my home, I highly recommend him. Don't. Just say, Jacob is always on time. He goes above and beyond any project I've ever seen him do. I highly recommend him for buying and selling your home. That's it. And then make sure you're replying to them and don't just go, thank you for the review. That's it. You should have like a 1 to 2 sentences acknowledging and repeating what they've said and thanking them for that as well. Okay, so it looks authentic, and Google looks to see if you're active and you're engaged on your profile for them to push you. If you're not responding to reviews, they're not going to push you as much as people responding to reviews. Okay, something very simple. I even have a video where ChatGPT will respond to it for you as well. The next section that I want to jump down to is products. A lot of people skip this section because they don't think as realtors we have products to sell. We do. We have houses. So the way we can tailor this to our industry is to do a couple categories: homes for sale, buying a home, selling your home. Okay. And I've gone into this in more depth on videos on my YouTube channel in the Google business profile and local SEO playlist. But the way you do for homes for sale is to specify homes for sale where? In Richmond, Texas, in Cinco Ranch, in Katy, Texas, all those areas and neighborhoods that you service, do one for that area. You can go copy this. I talk about the location of where it's at, what are the major roads, the history, why people want to move there. And then, like I said, the title will always be homes for sale in city, comma, state initials. And then the visit site, that can be a saved search result for the newest homes in that area on your IDX website. Okay. And then again, there's the call button right there. So I do all of those areas. Okay. As you see, and then you can easily make some, you see the thing I made. You can go get a Canva template, homes for sale, and then just change it. Richmond, Texas, Katy, Texas, and then change out the picture if you want. Okay. So the next category will be buying a home. So these would just be resources for buying a home. Download my free app. So if they click that, they're going to go to the site to download the app. Okay. Search for homes. If they click here, it's going to talk about searching for homes, and they can click visit site, and that'll take them to the IDX search part of my website. And then download the free home buyer's guide. This will take them to the landing page. Do not have them go directly to the guide. You're wasting that lead, and then you might as well not even be doing this. Remember, this is quid pro quo. They need to give you something in return to be able to get this guide, and that is their contact information. Okay. Same thing with selling your home. Give them the download to the seller's guide to the landing page, and the free valuation report is to the home valuation tool on your website. Okay. Another category you could add here is all the homes that you've sold, both listing and for buyers, and leases if you want. So you can have a sold category, and then you would just put a picture of the home. And then for the title, it would be the address, complete, street number, street name, city, state initials, and zip code. And I wouldn't do a URL to anything, and just do, a description of the home, talking about the area and things like that. This is great for geolocation. So sold would be great. Plus it shows you your portfolio as well. So those would be the product categories. You also need to edit your services. You need to be proactive in your services. We're just going to say okay to that. And then you see your primary category, and then you can also add descriptions. So put in the descriptions, you get up to 300 characters. This adds more content. Remember, all the content you get on here helps with local SEO. And then you can have categories for each one, services for each one. You can add custom services. So if you say add more services, add custom service, allows you to create a service. So what I do is I use all of these in one category that apply, and then I do a different wording on that key phrase for each category. Okay. And I've done full videos on that as well. Next thing that you need to do is make sure your booking's enabled, that it goes to your Calendly or whatever you're doing. Integrate that as well, and make sure calls are enabled. And then, are you doing Q&As? Those are down here as well. Answer questions. Okay. You should be adding, 4 to 7 of these a week. Most people think that you have to wait for somebody to ask a question. You don't. You can ask a question, and then you can go in and answer that question. Okay. So ChatGPT can help you with these. I'm going to show you how you can get some more of these questions as well. as well as better updates. So make sure you're adding frequently asked questions every week. And then the last section is the updates. There are 3 types of updates. You can do a general update like social media. You can add an offer. So maybe you're going to offer a webinar, or you're going to list your property. Maybe it had a price reduction. You can put those here as an offer, and you can also add events. Maybe you're going to sponsor an event, or you're doing a local farming event, or maybe you just want to promote some local events in the area. This is a great way to add more content and more updates to your profile. And one of the common one you're going to do is just add an update. And it's just like social media, okay? Think about it. Google Business Profile, before it was Google My Business, was Google+. And that was a social media platform like Facebook, Instagram, but they realized they didn't want to compete with that, and they customized this for businesses. So you'll select your graphic. You can do like an Instagram square. I just put a generic picture of an interior of a home. You can put your logo on it if you want. Keep it very simple. You don't need to design all these crazy graphics and things like that. But you can come in here and do a post, okay? You put in your description and then your call to action. I would always do call now for generic post, unless you're going to do like your YouTube video. You could put the thumbnail in here in a description of the video, and then you could do learn more, where they can go straight to the video. Same thing. If you want to put your blog post, put a summary of the blog post, and then do learn more. That would take you to the blog post. So when you want to redirect somebody to something, you can do learn more. If not, just do call now. And that's the most clicked button on Google Business Profile. So let's take a look at some of the ones I've done. Like I said, just a generic picture of a house that would go in your area. I keep it 3 short paragraphs. I talk about this. I have a whole video on this in my playlist for Google Business Profile and local SEO. And on top of that, I just keep the same footer on every one of these. Do not put URLs in here. That's what the call to action's for. If you have to put a URL, put it here. If you put a URL or phone number in here, Google's going to think it's spam and that you're trying to manipulate people instead of clicking the information that's in your profile. If you really want to rank and start getting leads in a little as few months, I would post 3 times a day. I know that sounds like a lot, but you can use the scheduling tool. And think about it. If you do a social media post or a YouTube video or a blog article on 5 tips on how to stage your home, well, those 5 tips are 5 different posts. You don't want these to be super long. They're meant to be short updates about your business, okay? So if you have all those tips, break each tip into its own post as well. You can post your YouTube videos here, like I said, the description with the link, your blog articles, anything that you want to send people to, you can post those as well. So this is what I recommend. This is what's really going to take off your profile. Again, post, your offers, your listings, and again, post some local events as well. And this is what's really going to skyrocket your business. Minimum, do this once a week, but I highly recommend 3 times a week if you want to really take off. And on top of that, use your scheduling tool like Buffer, and you can schedule them in and forget them. And you can use your social media posts. You can use these on social media. Just repurpose your content. You can use ChatGPT to help you write it. Just get it out there and get that content there. And this is what's really going to help your profile rank. And again, if you need help with this, you want that step-by-step video tutorial, go buy the course. It's very inexpensive. There's a promo code below, and our team can even, if you buy the bundled package, can even help you set it up and do all of this initial for you. And all you have to do is maintain the post, and we'll help you with that as well. Well, I hope you found that information helpful. It's my goal in every video that I do to bring value and give you something that you can take away today to implement and start growing your real estate business and get more leads, more clients, more closed deals, and more referrals and reviews. So if you have any questions about what I went over, drop those down in the comments below. If you want to take this even further and master Google Business Profile, rank #1 in your area, go get my course or even have our team do it for you to make sure you're doing it the right way. We have those 2 offers below, and there's even a promo code to save. So go down there and snag that deal as well. And if you want to get that course for free on top of all of the other resources, training, coaching, and everything that I have here inside my group at EXP inside the Wolfpack, and get all of the amazing resources at the Wolfpack, there's a link below where you can book a one-on-one call with me to learn more and to see what your business will look like. We can help new agents, seasoned agents, teams, brokerages keep their doors open. So take a look. It is not a pushy call. I'm just gonna show you exactly what your business would look like here at eXp Realty inside the H Wolfpack. So go book that one-on-one call with me. And again, if you want to keep seeing more content like this, help me out by subscribing to my channel, give this video a like, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video.